Okay, guys, how's it going out there? Rooster in Tennessee, roostercb.com. Little combination video going up. A couple of pieces of equipment going up for sale. And on top is a Connex 4300-300. If you guys aren't familiar with these, just an AM powerhouse radio. Four 1446s in the amp section of it there. And to me, out of all the radios ever made that have a built-in amplifier, to me, these were probably the best. Probably mainly because they use my favorite little transistor, the 1446. Just tough as nails, super loud audio, and very, very dependable. So if you find these, they're getting kind of rare out there. But this one will go up for sale. I may do an individual video on it later. Now, the big guy down here underneath, the star of the show, if you will, is what I'm going to call kind of a budget 16 pill. Now, Redbone put this one together, but he used, if I'm not mistaken, he used the boards out of an old, the heat sinks out of an old Messenger, which was a 2-driving 16, 4-driving 16, something like that. I can't exactly recall. You can see the heat sinks through the back of the amp. They're black heat sinks. And I may take the covers off this thing and take some inside pictures of it when we put it up for sale. But it's going to be a budget 16 pill. It's not going to do the full output like some of these Class C competition type amps that we see out here. It is biased, supposedly, for sideband, and does have a sideband delay in it right there. And it's pretty nice, especially from the outside. I mean, this is a nice cabinet. I think this is on ICA, I can't remember what the exact name of this cabinet is, like a 24B or something, 24 base cabinet maybe. But I'd like to get like a 24 pill in one of these myself. I really like this cabinet. 6 fans on top of it, should run ultra cool. He's got it fed with some wire coming out the back, hot and ground wire. So it doesn't have a lug on it. It's just got I think it's like 2-gauge wire coming out the back. But we'll show that here in a second. We'll test this guy out and see how it does. Again, don't expect huge numbers on the watt meter. It's going to be kind of a budget 16 pill. But if you want something that's probably going to run really cool and also set up for sideband, then this might be the ticket for you at a severe discount of what a new 16 pill is going to cost you. Okay, so let's test it out here. We've got a 2500 watt slug in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Maybe you can see, but we're going to be looking at the top scale, and this is going to be average power first, and I will show you what the radio's doing at the end of the video. But this is with the amp on, average power first. So we're just rolling with about a 250 watt dead key. Hello, audio, audio, audio. About 1100 average. Again, it's not a competition. It's going to be a big watt producer. PEP, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, check, 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 check. In the corner, not in the corner, but far enough over. A little bit over 2500 PEP. Now, we do have our clamp meter out here. We'll see what it's drawing on it. Hello, audio, check, 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 audio. Almost 200 amps, flashed over 200 amps there one time. Let's see what our radio is doing by itself. Amp's ice cold. I know some people are like, oh, don't turn the amp off after you've been hammering on it like that. Amp is ice cold. With these fans on it, this thing runs super cool. You can hear the little fans in our Connex running. Okay, this is average power on the Connex. 5 is 500. Hello. So it's showing about 250 average. And then your PEP. Hello. Check 1, 2. 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 Audio. Check 1, 2. 600 PEP. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's the combination video for these things, for these guys here. Good running amp. Not a full-blown competition 16 pill, but if you're looking for a nice running amp at a reasonable price, there you go. Also has sideband built into it. I'll probably do an individual video for this radio later. We'll put it up for sale as well. But let me know what you guys think. I did have one guy interested in this. He may not end up wanting it because it's not, it's not doing 3,500 watts. It's more of a 2,500 watt amp. And this is about what I would put into it comfortably. Some people may say, I'm going to put more into it. That's all up to you. But comfortably, this is what I would put into it. All right, thanks, guys. Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.